Hey, this is a 265 Chevy here, two-car garage. Down in the garage today. I think today is April 14th. Today's a good day. Got some things I want to show y'all that I bought from Craigslist. First thing, and this was a pretty good deal, I think. Y'all tell me. I bought the 4500. It's a spot welder. This one has attachments, and this one's a little bit outdated. Now it's the 4550, I think they put out. But I called this company before I bought it. The guy I bought it from, a real nice guy. A retired Air Force, Navy pilot. Flew F-16s. But he sold it to me for 60 bucks. Used one time, a whole pack of rivets. Got the welding gun. Now the tip, I can get the tip to shrink. Also can get the tip to put on, I don't know what you call these little things right here. The little studs. Little studs, you can weld on the studs. So you can do that. And they fit the 4500 and the 4550, and they got some deluxe models and everything else like that. Comes with a pull thing, But bought that for $60. That'll come in handy. Never had one. I knew I was gonna need one eventually. But y'all know me. If I see it and I'm gonna need it, I'm gonna buy it. Here's something else that I bought. Hold on, bring this over here. I bought a manifold. It's a Performer Edelbrock for a small block. I think I paid less than 60 bucks for this also. And it's a little older one. They got the crossover that you can actually take off, I think, for the Vortec engines or whatever. I think that's how that works. But he's got a cut-off plate. But this will work good on my 327. What I had on there before was a Victor Jr. And that's more for, how can I say, top end, quarter-mile track type. I think this will give me a little bit more bottom end and it's better for the street. And that's what mostly this engine's going to be on. It's going to be on the street. So I'll have both if I want to eventually do bring it to the track one day. I can just switch it over or just bring it on with this, and this will work. So that was 60 bucks, and that will go with the new Holley that I got, the new 650 double pumper up there. So, my whole issue is, not trying to make America great again. I just want to make them run again. So that's part of the puzzle to make that one run again. And also, saw a video from 1970 Chevelle. I think his name's Ken, and he had a tool that I liked, so I ordered it. The OTC flare locking nut plier set, which is really cool. It goes on the flares. So on this Firebird, a lot of my flares are stripped. And what I was going to go do is go to a junkyard and go get those wires again. But they fit on, these flares right here, like that. And then normally when you can't get them off with the flare tool, the tool I'm talking about, it's like this, only says it's made for flares. And you normally strip those. You normally go to a pair of vice grips anyway. Here you go, those. The flare nut. So I have those, but mine's already stripped, so that'll save me a little money instead I have to go to the junkyard and replace that. Also, the guy that I bought the Edelbrock from, he gave me these. He gave me a gooseneck, this thermostat, which I'm probably going to replace. He said it's good. And he gave me an old auto body and painting book. It's real old. He said, he did a lot of painting. He's got a 1971 Corvette, really nice. He put a 383 stroker in it. So me and him's gonna talk and everything. And then also, what also did I get? I got something else. No, I think those are the three things, that I get. But I also want to talk to y'all about something. I'm gonna turn you off because I'm gonna have to take this bag off, and I'm gonna show you something. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back, fellas. I've been coming down here, fooling around with different stuff, and the other night I came down and took the bag off the 327 just to see if they had any what the cylinders look like and stuff like that. Cylinders really don't look too bad, I mean, they do have, some I guess like a little bit of rust, but it's still smooth. But one thing I did notice, I don't know if y'all can see that right there. See if it'll focus. Okay, you see that little mark? See right there in the piston? They got right there. See if I can get that on camera. Right there, there's a little bit of like a little pit right there at the top of the cylinder. Now, I don't know since where that's located, since it's right there by where a ridge would be, but they don't really have a ridge, but there's a little pit. Now, on the number 3 cylinder, they do have that right also there, right there. Now, it's still pretty smooth, but you do have a feel, so I think that might be to be able to be honed out. I'm not 100% sure, but that little pit right there, my fingernail does get caught up on it a little bit. It's not really that bad, but I guess my question is to Jan John, and Jan John is a good friend of mine from Houston that actually, this was my motor, put it up in his car, and he, I have to make one of my videos, I said that the other Chevelle that we had ran 11/19s. He corrected me, it ran 12/19s. And that was the fastest time this little motor ever ran with all the stuff that we had on it, or he had on it, when I got the motor back. This motor actually originally came out of another Chevelle, and this was my original motor. So my question is, do y'all think that I need to bring it to the machine shop, get it honed, and see about this pit? Because my whole thing is with this build is just to make her run again. Alright, and all I want to do is just get this car to be able to move out the yard, move it so the yard, both cars. This is what I'm working towards. Just that these cars can run. Am I going to paint this car? Yes, I am. Am I going to redo this car? Yes, I am. But the whole thing with both of these cars is that this car is a lot closer to run than this ever will be. And this car right here, I have to put it back together somewhat to be able to do all the work I want to do on it anyway, because I don't know where all the boats go. So I got to figure all that out. And while I'm going to do that, I might as well try to make her run again so I can move it in and out of this yard, drive it around the street a little bit, have a little fun with it while I'm repairing the quarter panel, while I'm doing different things. Is the motor going to have to come out again? Probably so, because this is really not the original motor that I really want to keep in this car. I really want to build a 383 for it eventually, but you know how dreams are. Everybody has dreams. Everybody wants to, what they want. Is that happening today? No. I need to put together this car with what I have. So my question is to you guys, is that you think that I got the pistons, I got the crank, the motor only had about 30, 40, 50 runs on it, something like that, down a quarter-mile track, driven on the street a little bit, very little miles on it, and so I have everything to put it back besides just a rebuilding kit to rebuild it. Can I just throw rings in it on the pistons and let it go fly like it's going to go and let it run the way it's going to run? Or do y'all think that I should bring it to a machine shop, let them hone it out, see if this pit will come out? But I want to use the same size pistons. It's 30 over. And I really don't want to go buy brand new pistons and everything for it. I don't want to spend the money that way. So, I want to see, what I can do. So John, if you're going to watch this video, give me a call. Tell me what you think. Everybody else, y'all tell me what y'all think. It needs to be going through real clean, real good. All the inside is all rusted and stuff like that. Just needs to be, blown out and cleaned and stuff like that. One thing the motor will have done is probably to a machine shop and put in a parts cleaner. Or I got another way that I can probably clean it here, good enough to go ahead and rebuild it. To rebuild the motor, just to move it around and somewhat drive it around, it don't have to be this, spot on rebuild. It could just be thrown together and it'll work. If you're going to do a spot on rebuild, that means you're going to be running it at the track, and the tolerance is going to have to be almost perfect and all this stuff. That's not what I need right now. I'm not building a 10-second car to go down the track, or I'm not building an outlaw street car. So the only thing I want to build is throw this thing back together, get it running, and get it be able to move. Now, do I want to smoke the tires? Yeah, I think I can. I think I can do it with this motor as is, with those 488 gears, and I think we're good to go. So that's just down the street and having a little fun. So that's my video for the day. Oh, and I also have some good news. A little hospital update. My mom went to surgery on the 13th. Today is the 14th. I got her back today, and she had a blocked carotid artery at 80%. They did surgery. They cleaned it all out. She's back home, and she's recovering, and it seems like she's doing good. So I wanted to throw that out there. I'm happy about that. The last couple of days, haven't been doing the work on the house. Today I haven't done anything. I did finish putting the final coat on the crown molding. Tomorrow I'll be putting the final coat on the doors and the windows, and then that'll probably be tomorrow and Saturday, and then I'll put the final coat on the ceiling and walls, and then I can get the floor done. So but the number 3 cylinder is a little messed up, and also the number 6 cylinder, it's got a little like a little rust in it. Not much. I think a home would take all that out. I think it would clean it up good. If you brought it to a machine shop, it probably would clean it up real good. But a ball home, I think will do good. Suffice. They do have some scarring, a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. But not too bad. So you guys tell me what you think. And all the lifter valleys look pretty good. I really got to go up in there and check them a little bit better, but the machine work looks, still pretty good. So I think that'll work fine. And I got the little dog barking next door, like he always does, my little friend. And so y'all give me an idea what y'all think, you motor guys out there. And I got something else to show y'all, but I'm not going to show y'all right now. I'm going to wait on that. Got some more work to do to it, and then we'll show you that on a later video. But I just wanted to make an update of what's going on. I've been trying to get down here about an hour a day or 2 hours a day. It's been kind of hard. You know, I've been going to the doctors a lot with my mom, getting her, and she's got some more tests to do about some other things. So, you know, but so I'm trying to juggle dealing with my mom in the house and this and that and every other thing. So my plate's kind of full, but that's okay. You know, family comes first, and we'll go from there. But that's about all I have to say, fellas. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate y'all staying with me, and y'all kind of just let me know what y'all think, especially about this little pit. I don't know if that's a rust pit or what, but it's so close to the, you know, where the top of the piston goes when, you know, when it's at top, you know, top dead center. You know, it pretty much goes right to this point and pretty much goes down. So I don't know if that would hurt that top ring or not, because that's the only ring that would actually hit it, would be the top ring. So y'all tell me which way y'all think y'all would go. All right, fellas, and that's about it. Kind of sparked about the manifold. So I got my manifold, I got my carburetor, I got my distributor, I got the uni spotter, you know, made in Canada. It's not made in China, at least. And you know, that'll be for some work on the Chevelle, but that's some way down the line. But hey, I still have it. So y'all have a good day. Later.